Good day, YouTube. Holding it. I am the Trishtikin, and welcome back to All the Mods. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all well, because I know I am. So, I have set this up. I've got cable running all the way down here. I've left this top one free as well, in case I decide to do something different up here as well. And for this, I've got myself the electrolytic separator already set up with water. I didn't mean to actually get the water going into it, but I did. So it's going through the wall, and we've got hydrogen and oxygen coming out of water. Acceleration mode. That's what we are working towards. We need HDPE pellets. And for that, we need oxygen from this to start off with, which is good. We also need liquid ethylene. Now, liquid ethylene comes obviously from ethylene. And that comes from a PRC. No, you can, yeah, PRC, another one, with water and hydrogen. Guess what this makes? Hydrogen. That's right. So, we can actually we don't need another one. I can just use this one for now and make another one in a sec. So with you, I'm going to... Actually, no, you're fine where you were. I've got to figure out which one does which. So I'm going to grab a couple of tanks. Probably gas tank. Probably a couple of gas tanks. Let's go with the basic one for now. Two of these. 1, 2. And what should happen if I place this down next to it? It should fill up with something. Hydrogen, in this case. And you should fill up with oxygen. Cool. So actually, you could probably go on the other side. Because you're needing the hydrogen. Let's just make another one. We need another PRC anyway. Make PR. It wasn't that hard to make. Just need a couple of bits and bobs. One of these, one of them, one of them, 2 more of these. What was it? Chamber. Enrichment chamber for our other PRC. And I will put it over here. There should be enough. I'm going to need some more. I made a few bits, but not enough, obviously. Sorry, hotbar. So that's now getting power. This also needs the water, so I'll need more pressurized fluid conduit. Because I shall... Don't do that. For now, if I hit it with the Yeta wrench, I hate it. I hate it when it does that. I've still not fixed it. Hit the end of this with the wrench. Nope, like that. Cool. You should have water in you. You do. Now you need to get the hydrogen, that's right, hydrogen into you. That should be straightforward, I hope. This will work. Doesn't. Poop. Okay, so that means we're going to need to get we're going to need to use the pipes from here. Gases? Yeah, actually this is exactly what I'm needing. Should I just go... Should probably go advanced, right? Alright, so we need some of these. Then turn them into advanced ones. That'll do. Do I have a configurator? Doesn't look like I do. Should be that hard to make. Configurator. One of these guys. Energy tablet. Of course that's what happens. Tablet. Boom. Got ourselves this. So if I put this down here and go That should... Did I... Oh. Don't know what I'm doing. Strict input off. Input there. Don't need an output. Input is dark red. So, can this not come out of here? It's about to. What am I doing wrong? Guys, what am I doing wrong here? This should be straightforward. No redstone. Output. Ah, there we go. Yeah, cool. So this is now filled up with hydrogen. And then from that, we need to... so we're making the substrate first. Oh, we're making ethylene. No, so we're still making ethylene, aren't we? Is ethylene a byproduct from making substrate? Now that seems handy. So in here we need to put in biofuel. Biofuel, so we need a crusher. And in the crusher can go basically saplings. We've got plenty of them. So let's make a crusher. Crusher smash. We are missing lava buckets, but it's easy enough to get. A few of these. Let's make a couple buckets. Let's go up and get some lava. Really got to fancify that room a wee bit more, eh? Cool. And crusher, go. Cool. We could probably level that up, actually, couldn't we? We probably could. Probably should, is what I should say. So let's put enhanced conduit to here, crusher. Now I believe there's things, I think there's like tiers, so at make, I don't see them there, T-I-E-R, there we go. So basic tier, grab one of these, boop, that's now a factory, cool. And in here we will export saplings. So let's get some more conduit. We'll need a decent amount more than that. Oh, you've done it again. Urgh. That's highly annoying. Let's craft a stack of that, please. Missing conduit binder. That's surprising, actually. Conduit binder is the thing I'm missing. You'd think I would have made conduit binder by now. At least told it how to make conduit binder. Just trying to see what things I've got down here that will make it. Doesn't look like well much. We'll have to make a smelting factory from mechanism. And then we'll have, well, I'm just going to grab a stack of oak saplings just to get this Kickstarter now. Let's put you like that. You, oh my god, can you not carry enough power? Ooh. Actually, have I added too much stuff? How's my power doing over here? How are you doing? No, you're doing fine. You're all doing fine. Odd. Must literally be because the conduit can't carry that much power. Because you're still running, you're not doing anything, but you should be. needed 3.5k. Okay, first thing I know I'm doing right now is making the energy upgrades, these guys. Apparently 4 is all I can make, so I need some redstone and some iron again, so I can make some thingy-majiggers. Redstone, iron, go. Yeah, it's probably just because, see, like, these only need 6 RF, although I do think you've got some, oh no, you've not even got any upgrades. So that should get me a stack of the things. These ones I've got on me already. Let's get you shoved in here. 4 should definitely bring it down. We'll be able to tell, so that's only 5,000 RF per tick. What? Let's take it all out. Why are you not... Energy. Is there something else going wrong here that I'm not paying attention to? Let's pick you up. Put you back. Or am I just being dense? No, there we go. I thought it was just being dense there, maybe. It's very possible. Also, you've noticed there is no noise. That's because I turned it off. There's a config in it that you can turn off the noise of the machines. So, why aren't you guys stacking with you guys? Interesting. Now, we want that to go into here. So hopefully if I can set you to auto eject and side config input. There we go, getting biofuel in. Nice. So you're running, you're getting me substrate and ethylene. Sweet. So from this ethylene and the substrate, we need both of these to come out of here and go into the other PRC, right? This needs to have liquid ethylene and oxygen. Oh, liquid ethylene, that's right. We need to make a condensator. Rotary condensator. Yikes. Some of these names, man. Some of these names. Make rotary. Rotary's easier to do. Basic fluid tank. Boom. Basic gas tank. Energy tablet. Could put that with me. Boom. Rotary condensator thing. Let's clear my inventory a little bit. Need them. Go away. You can go away. Cool. So rotary condensator could go. This doesn't matter where it goes really, because it could be, because this is taking the ethylene and converting it into liquid ethylene. Now, does that need a gas? That's a liquid, right? No, that's a gas. So can we get another gas tank? Yeah. Store the ethylene in. You do not like that. That is wrong. Arg. Will you come out the front? I don't really want to take you out the front, to be honest with you. But I might have to. No. No. Okay, I might have to change this up then. I might need to move this one more away. And have item conduits take it in. I could actually just put it behind this wall, really, couldn't I? Let's put it here. Do that. You're still running. And then take item conduits. Would be a good way to do it. item conduits. You set to insert. You are set to extract always active. Side config, you're still set to output, auto eject on. Side config back shall be input. That's not the back, that's the back. There we go. Yes, that worked. Cool. So now hopefully you can be, yes, you can be connected there. And I'll have the gas tank here. And you will hopefully output ethylene. Actually, not hopefully. Let's make sure. Gases, output, auto eject. You filling up with ethylene? You are filling up. You're filling up with ethylene. Let's just actually put the condensator here. Hopefully. Oh my word. We are making such a mess, aren't we? I like making messes, obviously. Oh my god, this corner's a mess, it really is. It's got power, so now I should only really need to put in this. And, I've got a funny feeling it needs to be the other way around, I really do. Let's see what happens, actually. I can't change the side configs. Yeah, thought that was going to happen. Can I set you to rotate? There we go. Cool, that's now just like backwards basically. So if I can set side config eject on output. So now you're outputting into here, you're filling up with like ethylene, and you should be converting to liquid ethylene. Yes! It's been actually a while since I've had to do this kind of setup. So now that liquid ethylene, let's put it into a tank. And since we're doing mechanism stuff, we're going to keep it mechanism-y. A mechanism-y tank. Like this. I should actually be able to just do that and set you to... Nope, I can't because you don't auto. So there, always active. Boom! A tank of liquid ethylene. Now from this, we're going to pipe it, probably under the floor, over to here. To here, this PRC. So this thing needed liquid ethylene and oxygen. So let's crack in oxygen, first of all. Now that we're remembering. There we go. You're full of oxygen. Let's get the liquid ethylene going. We're going to need more of these guys. It only happens when I'm on the hotbar. It does. Where are they? You're down here now. Hopefully that'll be enough. I hope this will work. I do. I really hope this works. Set to extract always. You've not got anything, but I'll hopefully be able to side config fluids. Bottom? Yes. Yes. Good. Excellent. Awesome. Now I'm stuck. Oh, that was set to 3x3 mode. Poop. Yeah, we'll fix this later. So that'll probably empty out that whole tank, pretty much. So now, from my own personal knowledge, I'm not going to fall down a hole. You need the substrate. That's right. So the substrate is in here, right? Yeah. So if I take the item conduit, again we'll need more of it as well. Really? And let's take it all the way down to here. And then you, yeah, we're gonna have to go around now. So this will be set to go out extract on brown. I'll leave it to never active so I can actually turn you off. Turn you off. Turn you off. My God, how tight did I make this corridor? That's what she said. Flux bore. And you will be set to... Didn't mean to put pressurized fluid conduit there. Grab my wrench. You'll be set to insert on brown. You always active. Oh, no. Did not mean to do that. But then I'll need the side config, items, output, auto eject. But then you will need to set side config input on the back. Yes, there we go. We've got it working, and we're getting HDPE pellets. Nice. And we'll actually get oxygen out of this apparently. So we do. Could pipe the oxygen out of there and back into here if need be. So there we go. We've got an HDPE setup in that square. If I wanted to get more, I'll bring along the refined storage conduit along here and have an input or an exporter of saplings to go into there, which will then put them in there, so on, so forth. We know how it rolls. I don't think I need to speed this up. This is going relatively... We're not losing out. It's not speedy, but it's not amazing. So liquid ethylene will only get when I'm actually processing the stuff, isn't it? So I grab another stack or two or three. Yep, there goes my liquid ethylene. Let's grab 3 stacks of saplings. 1, 2, nope. 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's get them in there. Oh, sorry, should have been on. This thing still draws a decent amount of power. 5 RF per tick, a decent amount of power, he said. Now you should be still inserting. Oh, you bugger. Right, yes, you're not going to do that. We were this close. We were this close. I'm going to have to do that. Say use and insert. I'm going to side config. Yeah, there we go. These machines don't do same side input output. Cool, so that should work. Our biofuel should come out and go into here. Nice. Perfect, that's what we want to see. Boop. Substrate, that means we're making liquid ethylene again, because we're making normal ethylene. It's going through all those pipes, everything like that. And we're getting HDPE pellets. Ha 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 ha. It's only taken us the episode to make this setup. Which is fine, really. It's kind of almost like an in-depth guide of how to do it. Now, if we had an enrichment chamber, we'd only need 3. I'm going to make 2 sheets. All this for 2 sheets. That's all I'm saying. Let's put away some of this stuff. So, advanced wand. What am I missing? Oh, my empowered emeradic crystal. I've actually got it. It's just not in the right mode. No. Oh, the unicorn horn. That's right. So we need magenta. So let's grab magenta. Lilac. Wait, no, 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 no. Magenta. Petal. Flower. Like that. Mortar. Pestle. Apparently I had some in there anyway. And we're going to make a pile of magenta. Boom, boom. Now we'll need string. We'll need to actually go out of our building. The shock. Let's get some string and let's head out to our Britannia area. If I'm not facing a wall. And is it just always nighttime in my game? Seems to just always be night. So, magical string. Cool. Magical string, I said. You are out of. Boop. Just for satisfaction. So, we've got, we need a couple of these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Don't actually know what they do. Oh, they're just cosmetic. Cool. 1, 2. We've got 2 advanced wand cores. Oh my god. It's crazy. Crazy that that's as far as we've got with that. But we've got the ability to make more if we need. Right, let's move on to the next thing. So we've got these guys. All we're missing is these guys up here now. Delayer. Let's start with that one now. We need a couple of clocks. 2. We need 4 clocks. We need some variable cards, which means we need crystallized mineral chunks, which means we need a squeezer. Now, we can either do this with the squeezer from Integrated Dynamics or the squeezer from Forestry. Let's do Integrated Dynamics. Now, we should have mineral, I'm hoping. We do. Nice. Not very much. Might actually go plant a tree or 2. We've not done this kind of stuff for a while, so let's plant a tree or 2. And let's get a squeezer. Squeezer. Let's use a mechanical one because, you know, why not, right? Mechanical squeezer needs batteries. Oh, actually, yeah, we can't do it straight off the bat. So maybe actually making a forestry one's not as silly, really. Sturdy casing. Squeezer. Mostly because that's how easy it is. So let's put it down here. Boop. Can't work. Missing resources. So in here we can grab some mineral logs. This is why I said we'll need more. And let's get them squeezing. And we'll be able to get these guys. We'll get resin as well. You can actually dry that out like that. Don't know the difference between a mechanical and a normal one. Apart from cost, of course. Let's get a drying basin. I presume it means you can automate it, I suppose. It's like there, I can't have to bucket it into it. Bucket it. So let's, you need an axe. Look, I've got one. Let's put it here with conduit of pressurized fluid kind. Oh, no, not there. Nope, that's the jetpack. Thank you. Here, you extract. And then I presume what I can do with this as well is, yes, cool. So that'll also give me crystallized mineral chunks. Beautiful. Tank full. So what we could also do is have a, let's get some item conduits. Oh, actually, maybe an import. Actually, even got an importer. It's important to have it. And we'll have to do a bit of changeroo with the old power system back here. So let's Actually, where is my... Oh, you're up here. Maybe we can do this. Yes, we can. Excellent. Excellent. Boom. It's done. Sweet. Excellent. There we go. We've got some mineral production on the go. For what? I can't remember. We're making the acceleration wand, making a delayer. We need variable cards, which needs paper and crystal chunks. Boom. Variable cards. Luckily, we don't need many. Then we need variable storage. Again. We're still needing a few of these chunks, so do that. And I know we've hit the wrapping up point. We're not going to be able to get this whole thing done anyway today, so we will not try. Don't know if I need to. Yeah, I do need to. 1, 2. Delayers. So now we are at the point of having only one step to go, and that is making the Open Computers Accelerating Processing Unit, the APU, which is not what, anyway. Accelerated Processing Unit. So why don't we wait for next episode when we come back and we finish off making this accelerating wand, which will hopefully help us in everything. I'm the Tresh Etiquette, and I hope you enjoyed. Have fun!